XRP culture shift. Did you know that we're all part of a culture of XRP? $10,000 XRP is coming, and I want to talk to you about a culture shift. First, let's look at what a culture is. What is a culture? One part that Webster says, one definition is a set of values, conventions, or social practices associated with a particular field activity or societal characteristic. Now, with the constant feed of FUD, the constant feed of years of going through SEC lawsuit, with years of people it going sideways. There were people that bought it over $3 who have been hanging on. Some of you have held XRP for years. During that time period, you've heard of a lot of good news, a lot of projections, projection after projection. It's going to be $10,000. It's going to be $589. It's going to be $1,000. It's going to be $100. It's going to be even this one. It's going to be $10,000. Constantly, it's going to be, which produces a whole lot of comments like, yeah, but we need to get to $1 first. Or, okay, Will, yeah, but when? Well, we're getting ready to have a paradigm shift. A paradigm shift of completely free and clear XRP. On the 7th, it's going to be completely over. So now that's going to be a new paradigm. It may take time to soak in, I don't know. But once that soaks in and we get some mass adoption, buddy, we're going to see something rip. We're going to talk about this culture shift right after we talk about a few other things. Then we'll get right to the message. I hope you like this content today. And thanks for watching. Stick with me. I'm flattered that you guys would ask for my advice. I really appreciate that. I've done well in my own life, and if anything I can share with others can be a benefit, that's great. Well, it turns out that some of the advice that you ask me for ends up in me doing research, and then I end up seeing which ones would give me affiliate programs. Because if I can do this and make some money myself at the same time, why not? So these are legitimate answers to legitimate questions. And yes, these are links that will help support the channel. So if you like the channel, that's not a bad thing. But there are people out there that get mad at you if you make any money. Yet they're making money somewhere. Anyway, I just wanted to go over. Look, Caleb and Brown, there's a link in the description to go to Caleb and Brown. What are they good for? They're good for liquidating your assets and getting an exit strategy. These people are professionals at what they do, and many of you have asked me about exit strategies. Well, these are professionals that can give you advice. If I gave you advice and you took it and it went wrong, you'd be upset. I'm not a professional, but I do use Caleb and Brown. So Caleb and Brown link is for that purpose. I also have an acquaintance that owns Miles Franklin. He's the owner of it. We've had him on the show. He's given me details for Miles and Franklin for you to be able to purchase gold lower than anybody else can purchase gold on the open market. Those instructions are in the description. That's for you. Do I own gold and silver? Yes. I have monster boxes full of silver, of silver eagles. Well, you can buy these kinds of things from Miles and Franklin at rates that other people can't get. So this is one that there's links in the description for this. You saw the links yesterday about buying tokenized property. And anybody can be an affiliate with most of these companies. It's just a reference link, and they give you money to whoever's you refer, and then you make some money at the same time. So you can use these same people as references to other people. There's no secrets here. But I thought I would share these particular ideas with you with the links in my description. And I wouldn't be done if I didn't tell you to go ahead and pick yourself up a decent wallet. You need to be in charge of your own coin. You need to have your own seed phrase. Get you one today. Check out the links in my description. XRP is currently at 58.5 cents, and here's the week chart. You can see that it's pretty good. We're above the lowest lows. So we're at almost 50. It's saying 59 cents over here, rounding up from 58.51. So we're 58.5 cents. And let's look at quant. So Quant's at $78.97, basically $79. You're very happy if you bought into Quant with us. So here we are, getting back up there into the 80s. And now let's look at the 1 month chart real quick. All right, now let's go to the 1 year. Now look where we were above, what do we got, $86 here. We were above 86 for a long time, and I would say probably we got a resistance, which a good support level at over $100. I will expect it to move to $100 very quickly. Before the end of the year, I believe this will be well over $100. It's at 79 now, and we've just now starting to scratch on the front end of the bull cycle. So let's see what it does. It's going to be awesome. Let's look at CTF. As we follow this and you start seeing, this is at 88 cents. After we follow this a while and you see that the volatility is there, you won't be disappointed in the low side. Once you start getting more comfortable with the volatility of something like this, you get more interested in trading some and holding some. This is a good place to accumulate. I already have in a couple $1,000. That's all I'm going to put into this, trading in and out. But you may want to get involved and to make some money here. 88 cents, you know, if you look at the last year, you can see, you know, we was at, what, $1.50? Now this coin is not even that old. So these are great marks that it's at, and we will see more. We will see more of this going up. So that's CTF for you. Okay, to start this conversation off, we're going to look at this article here. XRP whales increase buying amidst sideways market movement. Now, not as typical. I'm not just going to read the article. I want to make comments as we go through it. But this is a significant idea, isn't it? Here it is, the market's going sideways, but we have these whales buying huge amounts of XRP. So let's see what this article has to say about that. Despite a stagnant market performance, XRP whales show no signs of backing down. Large investors are actively buying into XRP and taking advantage of price dips. Despite weeks of sluggish growth, the confidence in Ripple's native token remains strong among these significant investors. Earlier today, Whale Alert, a crypto tracking service, reported a significant XRP transaction. Around 30 million XRP, valued at approximately $17.6 million based on the current market price, were transferred from exchanges to an unknown wallet. So this wasn't just moving around from wallets, this was purchased on an exchange. So somebody with enough money to buy $17.5 million worth of XRP purchased it and put it in a wallet. A lot of times, you know, that these whales have more of an inside track than we do, or they're more confident in the understanding of things than we are. Now, as retail investors, you know, with having an XRP channel like I do, there's other influencers that have channel. There's been these long several years of hardly any movement of XRP since the SEC lawsuit. So that's become cultural. It's become a culture, really. And, you know, it's happened long enough to develop a culture of, yeah, it's going to go up, but then it's going to go down. Wouldn't you say that? Wouldn't you agree? Now, that's obviously going to change at some point in time. The end of the SEC lawsuit, October the 7th, if there's no appeal, and I don't believe there will be an appeal, that doesn't even seem like it's in the cards. When you just look at everything that there is, from comments that are made by Gary Gensler, by his admittance of they needed to change the terminologies. And even recently, one of the, I don't know the lady's name, but she was speaking to Congress about the actions of the SEC, and she was saying, that they needed to change their terminologies long ago, but just didn't. So they have admitted their wrongdoings in pursuing all of these things. Probably the last action in the whole idea of what they're apologizing now for is these remedies suggested by Judge Torres, which will be good enough. They can put that as a win. If it goes to appeal, a lot of the latest decisions will be added in. The statements of them saying all kinds of things could be added in. It could get just a little hairier and possibly produce a loss. So, though that would be good for XRP, it would also extend this thing out for who knows how long. But I don't believe there's going to be an appeal. Now, I'm also considering some of the other things, the diminishing supply of XRP. If you didn't see my video just a couple days ago that's about the supply of XRP is getting lower and lower, it is. There are people, you think this whale, he may sell if it starts to shoot up, but he may want to hold on to it to not create a tax event too, right? He may want to put it in the AMM. The automated market maker is really going to become something that's going to be functioning, needing to function to support XRP. We're really here now on the cusp of XRP breaking through to ginormous figures. What figures? I'm not sure. I'm thinking, well, we're going to hit $100 pretty fast. Within a few month period, I believe we'll hit $100 once it starts. Is it going to start October the 7th? I don't know. More than likely what we'll see is a sell-off before October 7th. We'll see a build-up, then we'll see a sell-off, and then we'll see October 7th it happens and there's no appeal. We're going to see a surge, then we're going to see a sell-off. People are going to sell into that strength. There are people trading XRP rather than holding XRP. They're the ones that cause the volatility. They're buying to sell. They're buying to make a short-term profit, and then they, so they'll sell into strength and then buy back down here. And, so this is what they do to buy and sell and to make money. It's the new money and institution money that's going to drive the price of this coin. So let's continue to read. Whales remain bullish as buying spree continues. This is a significant purchase in a long-term strategy where XRP whales keep accumulating XRP. This is confirmed by the exchange outflows, which have intensified as more investors use the buy the dip strategy because there is still recovering optimism in holding XRP. Traders are expecting the cryptocurrency to start a reversal from the current bearish course. Such trends are visible after the latest cut in interest by the U.S. Federal Reserve, which has cheered up the crypto market. XRP whales appear to be preparing for a shift in market momentum as they steadily build up their holdings, showing a clear optimism about the coin's future price action. These fluctuations keep showing outflow to exchanges, thus suggesting that these investors are indeed long-term holders and expect an XRP price surge. Good point being made here. The money going in a wallet is, it's all of the money going into a wallet. Some people are willing to leave some on the exchange if they're going to trade, instead of sending it back and forth. So they're saying the indication here is they're going to be holding it. And I have to agree. Current XRP price performance. XRP is currently trading at 58.98, marking a slight 0.28% increase over the last 24 hours. Although the price remains within a narrow range, the coin has bounced back from its early September lows, where it traded around 51 cents. Since then, XRP has established support at the 58-cent level, though it faces resistance at 61 cents. For XRP to experience a more substantial rally, it must break through the resistance and convert it into a support level, which is true. We need to break through 61, let it level off, and then we got a support level at 61, and then I think 74 might be the next above that. Not sure. What do you guys think? What's the next level above 61 cents? Is it 74 cents? Is that the next resistance point? The XRP market is closely watching to see if this accumulation by whales will trigger a larger price movement. A successful breach of the 61 cent level could lead to a sustained rally in the coming weeks. But whether XRP can achieve this milestone remains to be seen. Of course it remains to be seen. I believe it will break through the 61 cent level. I believe since we're sitting here 58.59 and we get to October 7th, I believe we are going to go through the 61 cent level. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about that? By the way, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. So here's their conclusion. As XRP whales continue their buying spree, confidence in the token grows despite its recent sideways movement. Investors are hopeful that this accumulation will lead to a trend reversal and spark a potential price rally soon. Now, this is kind of what I believe. I believe that we've created a culture out of this 50-cent level, this up and down, this up and down, this up and down. You know, is the case partially over and we have a jump and then we have people selling into that strength? We have, you know, these little victories along the way that aren't complete victories because then there's still a residue, always a residue left over. And then that residue, you know, it wanes the price down. Well, that's turned into a culture after years of this with XRP. So the breakthrough isn't just in the price level. It's in the people who have owned XRP in the past or who currently own it. And as you know, as backwards as it is, when the price starts surging, people start buying. So the average person is going to see probably a price increase going on here when we surpass 61 cents, probably October 7th and 8th. We will probably see a run up past the 61 level. And that could spark bringing a whole bunch of money in. But do expect a sell-off before it goes up, before October 7th, a sell-off. Then an increase before October 7th with maybe a sell-off. Then on the 7th, and we have no appeal, and the day ends, we'll probably have a super increase in price, then a sell-off. But then we got to get above a certain level and create a new floor. We got to create a new resistance level, a new support level. So we got to convert resistance into support. So I'm honestly thinking we'll get through the 74 cent range, and we'll get up into the 70s, possibly the 80s, and hopefully create a support there that will then start to grow the coin. Then we're on the outlook for mass adoption, and we'll really start to see this coin grow because the pool that's available for cross-border payments, in my other videos I've talked about how that pool has shrunk because of all the different attributes that I listed right in one of my other videos just a few days ago. That pool is so much smaller, but that's the pool available for the institutions to purchase. That's going to drive the price of all of it. So Anyway, I hope you like this content. Please like and subscribe. Give me your opinion. I'd like to see what you have to say about the matter. You have a nice day. I'll see you next video.